salute. Appreciate you guys. Thank you everybody for jumping in, tuning in to another show of now we're doing the MLB script revealed, but as well as the NBA script revealed, almost on a daily basis. But today was another prime example of how these professional sports are predetermined and are scripted outcomes and scripted entertainment for the public and the sheep to just entertain themselves and get distracted by. And today was another great example. And I'm glad it was in an early situation and I was able to jump on YouTube and actually explain to the public and the YouTube community, as well as the subscribers and people who aren't familiar with this work, show them another great example on how this is way too much evidence to be anything but on purpose and far from a coincidence. So if you in here, click the like button. Y'all know how we like to do it. Don't be a bozo. You know what I'm saying? Support some of the truth community. Support gematria, and just support yourself at the end of the day, because the basic principle of what we try to do is just show people how we're being lied to on a daily basis, on a regular basis, and how they pressure you and force you to look up to these false idols, aka these entertainers and athletes, actors, etc. So if you in here, we are anti that. So keep that keep that energy, support the stream, support the movement, repost, as well as while you're in here, just click that like button, man. It's for free, and we encourage people to do exactly that. And yeah, shout out to everybody that was able to take advantage of exactly what the content that we put out today. And just like yesterday, it was over pretty early, and it was pretty evident exactly how on top of the script we were. So I'm gonna show you guys, exactly how exactly on top of the script we were prior to the start of today's afternoon Major League Baseball game. And it looks like another season of these MLB scripts along with the NBA scripts. And I'm pretty sure once the NFL comes around, it will be another season of the NFL soap opera as well. So before we get into it, like I said, click that like button. If you're not already a member, you're not already subscribed, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. Get in tune, and stop being the majority and start being part of the minority. The solution, not the problem. So without further ado, let's get into exactly what we had for today for the community. And it will be my pleasure to get into exactly what we did today. So shout out to you guys. So as you guys can see, the Cincinnati Reds took care of business today. Cincinnati Reds today, with the victory, became 4-1. I'm sorry, 5-1 on the season. So this win hasn't even registered yet. I'm gonna refresh this page, and hopefully it will. The victory will have registered. So as you guys can see, 5-1 on the season, and this was a pretty clear cut winner from the beginning. So we put this game was actually earlier in the day. It was around 12:35 Eastern time, and what definitely was one of the better games on today as far as the riddle is concerned, and as far as the numbers supporting a specific outcome. So what I stressed to the members and to everybody in the community was exactly this. So the Cincinnati Reds, they were a favorite today, around a minus 185, 190 line. Now, normally, we'd never recommend a line like that. We like to preach great ROI, return on investment, and as well as responsibly and disciplined attacking, aka betting, when it comes to these games. But one of the wonderful things about baseball is you don't have to just take the money line. So they do offer another line, and that's what's considered the run line. So a run line is basically when you're taking a team that's favored to win by more than one run. So they have to win by 2 runs for them to cover the specific run line in most cases. So in today's decode, we mainly focused on 2 numbers when it came to this game. And that was the 15 as well as the 51. Now, as you guys can see, Cincinnati Reds with a victory became 5-1, and the Pittsburgh Pirates with a loss became 1-5, which is the reflection of 51 within itself, right? But in the most, this is the most cosmetic thing you can see. Cincinnati equaling 51 in full reduction. That is the purest cipher. It is a number that follows them, and is a number that is routinely stamped with Cincinnati and symbolic when it comes to their sports franchises. So they became 5-1 today against the Pittsburgh Pirates, making the Pittsburgh Pirates 1-5. So the funny thing about this, we'll get into it today. For anybody who's not familiar, today is 4/7, like 47. That's how you can look at the date. 47 is the 15th prime number. Okay, and as we said, the Pittsburgh Pirates became 1-5, like 15 on 4/7. 47 the 15th prime number. Also in the state of Ohio, which equals 47 in English ordinal. Okay, and then we also have Pirates equaling 47 in reverse full reduction. So perfect opportunity for the Pittsburgh Pirates to become 1-5 on the 47 date, the 15th prime, as well as in the state of Ohio, which equals 47 the 15th prime, with the Pirates themselves equaling 47 the 15th prime. And as you guys can see, I don't have to say anything, but if you add up the runs, you have the 4 plus the 11, you're getting a total of 15 runs in this game, which lets us know specifically how on top of this riddle we were. They ended up definitely Cincinnati winning the game money line as well as covering the run line. For anybody not familiar, the run line for this game was plus 100, plus 105, depending on when you jumped on it. So that was a very, very beneficial line. I also reiterated at the bottom of the post that I'm not a super duper fan of the money line price for people to explore the run line. And as you guys can see, the run line is minus 1.5 runs. So look at this. We spoke about the 15. We spoke about the 51. Now we have the run line, which is Cincinnati minus 1.5 runs, 1.5, which again looks like 15. So very symbolic why they would cover the 1.5 runs, making the Pittsburgh Pirates 1-5, like 1.5. On today, 4/7, 47 to 15 prime in Ohio, equaling 47. So very symbolic. All these numbers, how they jumped all across the board. They synced them up with this specific game, and not just that. So Cincinnati became 5-1, right? Cincinnati equaling 5-1. 51. But look at this. Their next game that the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates play will be on 5/10. So May 10th, which also can be looked upon as 51. So it's another symbolic, cosmetic synchronicity right there that we came across. And, very, very obvious how on top of this riddle we were with the 15 runs being scored. Also, if you guys want to pay attention, look a little bit deeper, you see in the first inning, Cincinnati scored 5 runs. So the first inning, they scored 5 runs, just like the number 15 and how it played all across the board today. So they let us know right early in the game, in the first inning, when Cincinnati scored 5 runs, how on top of the riddle we were with the 15. And shout out to everybody who attacked this game both ways. Cincinnati money line as well as Cincinnati on the run line, them covering both lines. Obviously, the run line being a way better line to attack, being a plus line, plus 100, plus 105, or minus 105, depending on when you caught the game exactly. But either way, super duper beneficial lines. Both plays covered. Both plays were winners. So shout out to everybody who was on top of this. We got this game out early. Baseball, on occasional days, they do have tendencies to start earlier in the day. So this was one of the riddles. Obviously, we've been on for a couple of days. And once it popped up, that with that run line, the 15 and everything else that was on the board with the 51, the reflection of 15, it became very, very obvious that this was a very prominent play for today, and people should be able to take advantage of that. So shout out to the whole community. Shout out to everybody that was able to stamp this game not once but twice and just doubly attack it. And it's always amazing when stuff comes out like that. The 15 runs, and just to just to reiterate a couple other things. So today, one of the things we pointed out was David Bell. Let me show you guys this so you guys can see. David Bell's the manager of the Cincinnati Reds, right? Now, so he came into today's game on 117 career losses as a manager. And then we look forward to the team that they play next. The Cincinnati Reds play the Arizona Diamondbacks. So look at that. Perfect opportunity for the manager of the Cincinnati Reds to stay on 117 losses because he plays a team that equals 117 in reverse full reduction. The Arizona Diamondbacks equaling 117. And they also go into that game 5-1 Cincinnati on the season. Look at that. Diamondbacks equals 51 in single reduction. So it happens to line up perfectly for not only the manager but the specific teams. Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds sharing the number 51, as you guys can see. So it just worked out perfectly. And these were the things that we pointed out in the content we provided today. And, should have made people feel very, very confident with this specific outcome. Like I said, if you didn't feel comfortable with the money line price, we definitely understand that. And we always preach positive ROI as well as responsibly attacking whichever games you feel confident about. And that's exactly why we told people to explore the run line, as well as anybody who was paying attention to the cosmetic relationship between the 15 and the 51 reflection, as well as Cincinnati being minus 1.5 runs, which could be broken down to 15. So yeah, another amazing play. Shout out to everybody that was able to take advantage of that. Super duper lit. They took care of business. The game was over. The only runs that the Pittsburgh Pirates scored were in the last inning of the game, so there wasn't really nothing to worry about. Obviously they just did that to fill out the 15 for the game. The score was 11-0. So Pittsburgh Pirates winded up tapping on a grand slam in the top of the ninth inning to make it a little bit less embarrassing. But at the end of the day, just want to reiterate the fact of all these 15s and the 51s on the board is far from a coincidence. And when you come across games like this, it is often amazing how it works out like that. And one other thing that we specifically pointed out about this game was the manager for the Pittsburgh Pirates, right? His name is I believe it's David Shelton. Oh, I'm sorry, Derek Shelton. So Derek Shelton came into today on 45 career losses as a manager, and see, as you guys can see, he's still on 45 because the loss hasn't registered. But today being Wednesday, right? And anybody who knows the days of the week we specifically follow, Wednesday equals 46 in single reduction. Perfect day to pick up his 46th loss of his career as a manager against a team equaling 46 in the Reds 46. So all these things lined up and were syncing with the Cincinnati Reds victory, as well as a very, very symbolic win-loss record for the Cincinnati Reds of being 5-1 on the season. So, it was too good of an example for me not to come on here and share this with you guys and let you guys see for yourselves exactly how they are scripting already early in the Major League Baseball season of 2021. These scripted sports soap operas just for the sheep at home to continue to be distracted and entertained with this, the same thing that they've been doing for centuries. So shout out to the whole community that was able to take advantage of this. For people that's doing the work on themselves and don't need me to remind us. Now for everybody, this specific play was given out yesterday as well. So you should have been well on top of this game. It was promoted yesterday as well in the content of the 46. We pointed out the 46 that could hit today, as well as with the Wednesday correlation as well as the Reds correlation of 46. So just reiterated it and substantiated it with a deeper decode today with everything else that we saw, as well as that run line price of look at that. The run line price was even plus 105 in numerology. 105 could be looked at as a 15. So another 15 on the board cosmetically, symbolically, and on 4/7, 47 to 15 prime number. So shout out to everybody, man. I hope you guys attacked this and were able to take advantage of it. And you know, it's always wonderful and humbling when you come back on here and get back-to-back perfect days. So yeah, man, just wanted to, you know, get this information to you guys so you guys are able to see it, as well as give you guys the format to continue to do this stuff for yourself, learn, apply it yourself, all across different sports, and you know, just steel sharpen steel, and bringing new perspectives and observations to the community, and that's what we want to continue to do. So shout out to everybody that's building positive off of positivity progressively, and you know, continuing to share the work and promote us and support us, man. So definitely be in the minority, not the majority, and you know, don't let anybody steal your shine. Don't let anybody talk down upon you. Support those who support you, and you know, stop being a bozo. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, we're gonna get out of here. Just if you in here, click that like button, man. You know, it was a quick video. Just wanted to show you guys the exact way of how we doing it and how we applying this work. For anybody who's not familiar, this is gematria. This is a number system that is directly correlated to our letter system in the English language. And we're showing pretty consistently exactly how we're using this system to attack, you know, professional sports all across the board. You know, we did it with the NCAA, MLB, NBA, NFL, going on a significant amount of time now. So shout out to everybody. Really appreciate you guys. You know, for anybody that is not familiar with me, salute to you guys. Salute to the whole community. Appreciate the love and support. Continue to do that stuff, guys. And you know, on that note, we're gonna get up out of here. So I hope you guys learned from this video. Hope you guys are learning from the content and the work that we're putting out, and I hope you guys appreciate exactly what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot to do this work, and it takes a lot to do what we're doing. So on that note, I'm gonna say have a great afternoon, have a great evening, and you know, enjoy the rest of your day, and spread some love and positivity to those that do it in your life as well. So salute to you guys, man. Have a great one. Victor, I'm out of here.